Second caution of the day. Kyle Busch has cut down another left rear tire. It sent him spinning up in turn number 3. Also trouble for Jamie McMurray with a right front, and DJ Kennington both on pit road. May have run over some of the debris. Let's ride with Kyle Busch here.
The back of the car a little bit for the pack. I'll take it. 10-4. We're wrecked, guys. We're wrecked.
Kyle Busch that caught Kennington penalized. Look at this! Stenhouse! He saved it!
No, Eric Jones is not going to be able to save it.
Jones did not.
Come on.
Jones, his teammate Suarez, William Byron, Jimmy Johnson are all in it along with Ty Dillon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Trevor
goodness.
Bayne was able to weave his way through there.
Caution. And the green and white checkered flag to end stage 1 with Kurt Busch, the stage winner. Alex Bowman in second.
It's just too
Ricky
early.
Stenhouse third.
It's too early for those types of aggressive moves. You don't need to do. I know stage points are important, but the Daytona 500 is the most important thing.
Big picture. What's wrong with these people? Can they think big picture?
Daniel Suarez, all torn up. Trying to be the first non-American born 500 winner since Mario Andretti in '67.
Jimmy
And
Johnson.
it won't happen today.
Jimmy Johnson might get his third race.
He's not running a race without damaging the car this week.
Half of Team Hendrick and half of Joe Gibbs Racing taken out in that crash.
Oh, well.
There is Eric Jones, last year's Rookie of the Year. Such high hopes for him today. The blimp is a great view to sort out what happened here. 3 wide. Look at the orange number 19 and the 88.
So the 12 of Blaney goes try to make a move on the 17 of Stenhouse. He blocks it. They make contact. Great save by Stenhouse, but so much momentum coming with the 20 of Eric Jones. When he gets into the back of the 17 of Stenhouse, his car starts going around on him.
What a shame. What a shame.
6 cars involved, riding with Daniel Suarez.
Wow. That was violent.
Now you know what it's like to wreck at Daytona going into turn 3.
Holy
Now,
smoly.
7-time series champ Jimmy Johnson's on board.
Inside, one coming back on top.
Absolutely nothing you can do in that situation.
And let's have a look from the back straightaway as this developed.
Big move to the outside to block Blaney by Stenhouse. I thought for sure Stenhouse was going around.
Yeah, he looked like he was long gone, and that's really what caused this whole thing. When he came up in front of Eric Jones in the 20, Jones had nowhere to go.
And Bowman had filled that space in the inside to make it 3 wide with Eric Jones, so he had nowhere to go.
Nope.
Ty Dillon in the 13. Eric Jones, Daniel Suarez, Jimmy Johnson, Kyle Larson, who has made it to pit road.
Right there in front of you. Right on the bumper here. Hang on, hang on, hang on.
Couple drivers who tried to sneak through. William Byron was one. Trevor Bayne in the 6 was another. Byron in the 24.
It's up on the outside there.
He's behind Jimmy Johnson. Just look at him in a big slide. Oh, a little bit of contact.
Now here comes the
front.
6. Here comes Bayne.
Goes up the banking.
And makes it.
Now see, that's why when you see it all happening, you get on the brakes, you slow it down so you can.
William Byron against the wall coming through turn number 4. We stay green. Not sure how much damage to that number 24.
Got a few more.
About 6 more cars to get by him. 24 up on the high side.
Bubba Wallace. Yeah, I don't know. Don't think whatever Bubba coming up didn't seem to have anything to do with that. I think he just blew maybe a right front tire. Maybe some of that damage that team tried to fix, it just couldn't quite clear those fenders.
Darren, looks like we have a flat tire coming to you.
Big push coming from Elliott and Keselowski. Contact! Elliott slam into the wall.
Are you kidding me?
Danica Patrick, Casey Kane.
Oh man, oh man.
You all right? Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, took the wind out of Chase Elliott.
Yeah, that was
Elliott, Kane. Here's
violent.
Danica Patrick and Kevin Harvick.
Man, Mike,
All this blocking going on.
Well, it's at the end of these stages, and everybody, I mean, it's like all of a sudden everybody says, I want to win a stage.
And Keselowski, the pre-race favorite, has the right front torn off of his car, as does David Reagan. Chase Elliott climbs out. Part of running in the draft is having that big push from behind. Sometimes push comes to shove.
Let's watch how all this materializes. That's turns 1 and 2. You can see some shuffling already going on between Chase Elliott and the block from Ryan Blaney. Now here comes a big run. The 2's going to get to the rear bumper. He's being pushed by Truex. He gets to the rear bumper of the 9 of Chase Elliott. Last second, from at least from that big hit.
Yeah.
And you see Keselowski got down on the apron. It turned him around.
Top's covered.
So it looked like the 9 went to block the 2 because he was going to make a move.
Low. Go high.
Harvick just gets clipped by the 2 of Keselowski.
Check up. Get up. Come on. Check up inside. Just inside. Watch him slide across. You're good, low. Keep coming. At the bottom. Watch him at the bottom.
How many?
Trouble, turn 4. A car spins to the inside. It's William Byron. Caution.
Caution's out.
Oh boy. Well,
that changes some things.
hey, you know what it changes? The 22 will
Everything.
get back on the lead lap.
Yes.
He's got a fast car.
Free pass for Joey Logano. First car 1 lap down. Byron's car damaged from that earlier crash at lap 60. They'd made a lot of repairs, but right rear down there. And here's what happens. Look for the flames and the sparks.
Yeah, right rear tire. Probably haven't, he's got a lot of body damage. Probably rubbed it.
Right front blows out as he's locked up the tires, sliding there on the apron.
Jeff, I'm Ryan Blaney. I've led 114 laps of this race. The next closest guy to me is Kurt Busch. He's led 14. Man, and then I'm thinking, I had this in the bag. This changes everything. This sets up for an incredible finish.
I like how you think he had it in the bag. I think those others are fast. You cannot protect against that run.
Kurt Busch around off the bumper of Blaney.
Inside. Call watch your inside. You should be the leader.
Looks like
Truex
yesterday.
not able to avoid this one. Or Bowman.
Oh, Bowman's got it. Benedetto, Stenhouse, a bunch of them.
Di Benedetto all torn up.
I mean, we keep seeing these big runs coming, and with so much momentum, it's so hard to block that, but that's what you have to do to keep the lead if you're going to win this race.
Kurt Busch turned around looking for the white flag.
Did we see this coming? I think so.
Stenhouse.
Brendan gone.
Alex Bowman, the pole sitter. Matt Di Benedetto. Boy, that little team could have really used a great finish here.
Mike, as they go across the line, and now look at our top 10 flash up here. Unbelievable. The guys that are in the top 10. Hamlin put a block on the 41.
Yeah, that stalled out the 41. The 12's right in that area, that left rear that turns him around.
Yep.
And it was Alex half the field.
It was on from there.
It has become the war of attrition 500.
As soon as Blaney poked his nose to the left quarter panel, that 41, around it went, just like we've seen all week.
Yep.
Let's watch from the rear bumper cam of Denny Hamlin.
Bottom. Inside. They're wrecking behind us. Inside. Caution. Watch your inside.
This is all air, folks. That's just air coming off the front nose of that 12 car and pushing on that left side quarter panel of the 41. Of course, then they finally made contact.
Wadded up a bunch of race cars. Oh my goodness.
Looks as if as many as eight lead lap cars made it through unscathed. Wow, what a shower of sparks.
It's like a really bad video game.
And some of those eight, like Ryan Newman and maybe Allmendinger, do have some damage.
But those are what about these shots?
Martin Truex believes he has a flat tire. He'll come in. Let's ride with him.
Behind you, head back now. Stay low, come down low, come low,
Up. I was low.
Clayton Hughes was telling him all the right things to do. He just couldn't get down there on the apron to get away from him.
Come back, check up. Come on, low on the inside down there. Keep coming straight. Just go straight, so clear.
What about that?
That was TJ Majors for Joey Logano. That worked.
Yeah, Joey did a great job.
Yep.
So hard to get down on that apron when you're in the banking carrying that much speed. It sends you right back up into the banking.
I don't believe that 22 hit the 41. He got right on him, and it just seemed like it let him loose. I'm sorry, the 12. I'm sorry.
I saw 6 lead lap cars get through there without damage. That's all.
That's good, because that's all that's left.
Let's have a look at this from our Goodyear blimp coverage. Aerials provided by Goodyear. Those who live up to their names make one for themselves. Goodyear, more driven. Watch the 41 in the yellow car, the 12 of Blaney.
He backs off to try not to make contact. There was a big push that came from teammate Eric Almirola to the rear bumper of Kurt Busch to give him that momentum to go try to make that pass for the lead on Denny Hamlin.
Packing that air on that left rear quarter panel.
There's just a little space right there.
41 of Kurt Busch, and that's all it takes.
Such a vulnerable spot. We've seen that a couple of times. We saw it in the qualifying races.
No longer a full-time racer, Brendan Gaughan said he was here in Daytona on vacation.
Brendan.
And there goes his shot at a top 10 finish in the Daytona 500.
I think he needs to move to the top lane.
Gonna have to be quick.
Almirola up to cover. Dylan, where will he go?
Dylan's gonna get there.
Oh, into Almirola. Around he goes.
Good.
Hang on to it, bud. Hang on to it.
And here it comes with the number 3, 20 years ago. 20 years of trying for Earnhardt. He won the Daytona 500. Austin Dillon wins the 60th running of the Great American Race.
Got a car wrecked here. I think it's Hamlin.
Bubba Wallace gets to the back bumper of the 3, gives him a big push. The 10 gets stalled out a little bit here. The 3 goes down low. Now he goes to the high side. They hook bumpers. Turns Eric Almirola outside. Wall and the 3 goes on.
And Bubba Wallace to the outside finishes his first Daytona 500 in second place, side drafting off Denny Hamlin. What a great recovery for Hamlin. And just look at that, just the way Hamlin beat Martin Truex by inches to win the 500 2 years ago. Darrell Wallace beats Hamlin by, is that even an inch? For second place.
Look at those numbers, 3, 43, and 11. Those iconic numbers.